Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here for day 6 of Echo Zero. Cha, 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 baby. 80's week. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A lot of people that are sharing content, about TV shows. And I wanted to talk about a TV show that might surprise you that Professor Macabro saw. Yes, indeed, but there's a reason why he saw it. Yes, indeed. And that TV show is Punky Brewster. Then you're probably asking yourself, Professor Macabro, you watched Punky Brewster? Fuck's wrong with you? Well, let me tell you why I did. You see, when Punky Brewster came out, I was just about to turn 6. So, I saw show about this lovable little rapscallion girl that lived alone in an apartment because her parents bailed on her. And then she's discovered by Commandant Lassard from the Police Academy series. And he's like, what are you, little girl, what are you doing all here alone in here? And she's like, well, I live alone. I'm independent. I'm not going. And like, who dressed you? You look weird. And she's like, I dressed myself. And I don't think I look weird. I have my own style. And, again, as a young man that was about to turn 6, I was intrigued by this Punky Brewster. I liked her style. I like her I don't give a fuck attitude. I do what I want. And she was cute as a button. And she is portrayed by Sally Moonfry, who turns out is 2 years older than your old pal, Professor Macabro. So, as a young kid, watching Punky Brewster, I was like, animated hearts popping up here. And I was like, just totally captivated by Punky Brewster and her unique style. Yes, indeed. Which, of course, made me a fan. And I watched the whole series for the whole duration of the 3 seasons. I only lasted 3 seasons, if I remember right. And, Commandant Lassard adopts Punky Brewster and having little adventures. And she has a friend, and the neighbor, who's the mom of the friend. And they're just slice of life little things. And one of the episodes I very, very much remember that got burned into my brain is the special episode where Punky Brewster is all excited because of the Challenger launch. And she wants to be an astronaut, and she's so happy, and she goes to school. And then we cut back from commercial, and she's like, the whole thing blew up. And of course, they are referencing the Challenger explosion that happened. Which, if you grew up in those ages, you probably saw it live on TV, which, would fuck you up. But they do have the special episode where they don't thankfully show the explosion, but they do talk about it and do try to help people process the grief of seeing that on TV. Yes, indeed. Oh, the 80's sure did have a lot of weird stuff that we had to live through. But it forged character. That's what I said. Yes, indeed. Then Commandant Lassard, another episode that I remember, had a heart attack, so he couldn't take care of Punky Brewster. So the social services had to take her away, and she had to live in a foster house, which was the one thing she said she didn't want for it to happen to her. She didn't want to live in a foster home. But Commandant Lassard gets better, tries to get some money to get his own business, and he sets up a camera shop. So he's able to get back Punky Brewster, and then everyone's happy, and hooray! The family is together again. Yes, indeed, that was a happy, happy moment. Unfortunately, the series ended, if I remember correctly, after the 3rd season, and we had a cartoon. Because everything in the 80's got a cartoon. Rambo got a cartoon, RoboCop got a cartoon, Karate Kid got a cartoon, and Punky Brewster got a cartoon. Voiced by Sally Moonfry. And I saw a couple episodes, but I didn't much care for it. Even though it was cool to hear Punky Brewster, the main draw for me, again, as a kid of 6, 7, and then nearly 8, was Punky Brewster herself. Again, I thought she was super cute. I liked her whole style. Again, her I don't give a fuck attitude. And she was the main draw for me to watch Punky Brewster. Again, as a small kid of 6, 7, and almost 8 years old, I had a crush on Punky Brewster, and I kept tabs on Sally Moonfry. She appeared in, if I remember correctly, she appeared in Pumpkinhead 2 in a very small role, and she gets killed early on. But I was like, hey, that's Punky Brewster. And then she popped up again in one of the seasons of Sabrina the Teenage Witch as the rival to Sabrina. But she had a more gothy look, and I'm like, oh boy, Sally Moonfry, Punky Brewster as a goth. Woo-hoo-hoo, why is it so hot in here? So yes, I quite enjoyed that. Yes, indeed. And again, Sally Moonfry is 2 years older than me, so yes, we were almost the same age, so it's not weird that I had a thing for her. Yes, indeed. Echo did mention that they had a revival show for Punky Brewster, but I don't care about those revival shows. They're very rarely as good as the original series, and again, I should probably check it out because of Sally Moonfry, but yes, indeed, I'm not very hopeful for that being any good. I would rather cherish my memories of a 6, 7, and almost 8-year-old watching Punky Brewster live her little adventures with a Commandant Lassard. Yes, indeed. And then her gothy phase in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yes, indeed. Good times. Good times. Did you see Punky Brewster? Are you too young to even know what the fuck a Punky Brewster is? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time for the last installment of 80's Week, this has been Professor Macabre thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.